Hello, everyone, and welcome to another webisode of the Funded Fast Chats. I am Rochelle Butler of the San Joaquin Valley Clean Energy Organization. We appreciate you joining us yet again, where we take complex funding and financing concepts and distill them down into bite-sized and actionable bits to help you get your projects done. This month, we are going to touch on a topic that doesn't get nearly enough attention, in my opinion. I am talking about the ag sector and funding and financing opportunities for customers in that sector. Ag is a really big, small word, and there are many different types of businesses that fall under the ag category. What exactly does ag cover? Any business that produces a crop, whether edible or not, which includes farms and nurseries. Animal production also falls under ag. Think dairy farms, any type of livestock, poultry, as well as aquaculture, which involves raising fish or other aquatic livestock. Ag also covers forestry, logging, commercial fishing, and hunting. Ag covers businesses that sell, service, or manufacture equipment that supports the activity of the business. When you think about all of the different types of activities, you realize ag is not small at all. In fact, I'm sure you can see all of the many ways ag also touches other industries, particularly the industrial sector, which is why ag and industrial often get lumped together. Another thing that becomes very clear is all of the opportunity for energy savings because there is a lot of heavy equipment involved. The downside of using such heavy equipment is that it can be very expensive to own and to operate, so efficiency may not be one of the primary drivers for replacement. However, there are programs designed to help with just that. First, we are going to focus on the Rural Energy for America program, REAP for short, Renewable Energy Systems and Energy Efficiency Improvement, Guaranteed Loans and Funds. The United States Department of Agriculture offers several programs as part of their suite of energy programs that provide funding for energy audits, renewable energy development assistance, and energy improvements for rural and agricultural customers. So, what exactly does this program do? For agricultural producers and small businesses located in rural areas, this program guarantees loans and or grant funding for energy efficiency improvements. The key here is agricultural producers and small businesses. So let's talk about what the qualifiers are for these categories. To qualify for this program as an agricultural producer, the entity must be directly engaged in the production of agricultural products such that a minimum of 50% of their gross income comes from agricultural products. A small business has a few more qualifications. It must be located in a rural area and be one of the following: be a private for-profit entity, sole proprietorships, corporations, and partnerships all qualify. A cooperative, including those that fall under the IRS Code 501c12. An electric utility that provides service to rural consumers and operates independently of direct government control. Tribal or governmental electric utilities are also included here. Or be a tribal corporation or other tribal business entity chartered under Section 17 of the Indian Reorganization Act. The business must meet the Small Business Administration size standards. And in addition to these qualifications, applicants must not have any outstanding delinquent federal taxes, debt, judgment, or debarment. Funding may be used for the purpose and installation of renewable energy systems like biomass energy systems, geothermal for electricity generation, hydropower, hydrogen, wind or solar generation, tidal current or thermal generation. Funding may also be used for the purchase, installation, or construction of energy efficiency improvements, including, but certainly not limited to, high efficiency HVAC, insulation, lighting, cooling or refrigeration, doors and windows, electric, solar, or gravity pumps for sprinkler pivots. Fuel switching for irrigation motors. There are a lot of opportunities here for energy improvements, and let us not forget about water efficiency. Grants can be used for up to 50% of the total project cost and loans for up to 75% of the total project cost. For renewable energy system grants, the minimum amount is $2,500 and the max is $1 million. For energy efficiency grants, the minimum amount is $1,500 and the max is $500,000. In addition to the federal programs for ag, there are several utility programs that also serve this customer segment. I talked a bit about these programs in March's installment of our Blog EE platform, affectionately known as Technology Tuesdays, where each month we feature a different type of technology in the energy efficiency space. For March, we discussed pump efficiency programs along with the incentives offered by utilities to help with the cost burden of those tests. The Advanced Pump Efficiency Program, or APEP for short, is available for most investor-owned utility customers. It features a network of qualified pump specialists that will test various elements of your pumping systems to identify opportunities for energy savings. We will provide links for additional information on that. While we are on the topic of utilities, there are tons of opportunities for incentives and rebates for energy efficiency measures, such as drip irrigation and low pressure sprinkler nozzles, variable frequency drives, greenhouse curtains, laminar flow restrictors, pipe fittings, and insulation. This is just a very short list of items that are eligible for utility rebates and incentives. Links to the more comprehensive lists will follow. Lastly, I would be remiss if I had any conversation about the ag sector if I did not remind you about the statewide programs that are available. I am talking about the California Energy Design Assistance Program, or CEDA for short, as well as the Water Infrastructure Systems Efficiency Program, or WISE for short. Both of these programs have wide-ranging applications for ag customers. CEDA focuses more on new construction or major renovations and can offer incentives and rebates for design measures that are above and beyond standard building code. WISE focuses primarily on water pumping systems. Both are amazing programs and have been featured right here on the Funded Fast Chats. I highly recommend you clicking the links below and watching those webisodes back. This is what we have for our ag folks, and we appreciate you so much for joining us again. I would like to take a quick moment to say that in recent weeks, things have been changing very quickly. In fact, as we were planning for this webisode, federal funding for the REAP program is temporarily unavailable. However, this is our list of energy efficiency funding and financing opportunities available at the time of this recording. This is also a list of what we believe to be the most helpful for our listeners. If you have any questions at all, please connect with us on this or any other Funded Fast Chats topics. We would love to hear from you. You can find us on Instagram, LinkedIn, Spotify, or you can come to our website at sjvceo.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us for more. Until next time.